Most people go through life making decisions without ever questioning where those choices come from. Every action, reaction, and belief is driven by something beneath the surface, something unseen, yet incredibly powerful. That hidden force is the subconscious mind, controlling nearly 95% of thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. But what if you could take control? What if you had the ability to reshape this unseen force to create success, happiness, and fulfillment on demand? This isn't just self-help talk, it's science. Right now, cutting-edge research in neuroscience and psychology is proving that your subconscious isn't fixed, can be reprogrammed. And when done correctly, it rewires your reality. To demonstrate, let's start with something fascinating: brain waves. Every thought, every emotion, every belief is connected to electrical signals in your brain. Right now, as you listen, your brain is operating in a specific wave state. But what happens when we introduce certain stimuli? A simple shift in focus can instantly change those waves, altering mental and emotional states. This is the foundation of subconscious reprogramming, learning to direct those waves instead of being controlled by them. Here's where it gets even more exciting. Researchers studying high achievers, people who excel in career, relationships, and health, found that they share a common trait: a mastered subconscious mind. They aren't just lucky. They've trained their minds to operate differently, using techniques that can be learned, practiced, and applied to any area of life. To illustrate, let's break down 3 real-world transformations. A struggling entrepreneur stuck in cycles of failure reprograms his subconscious beliefs about money, and within months, his business skyrockets. A person with years of toxic relationship patterns shifts their internal blueprint and effortlessly attracts fulfilling, healthy connections. A woman who spent years battling health issues rewires her subconscious identity around wellness and watches her body heal itself. These aren't miracles. These are the results of structured, science-backed techniques. And that's exactly what this guide is about: a complete roadmap to subconscious reprogramming. So, what can you expect from this journey? In the next few sections, we'll go through a step-by-step process that will uncover the hidden programs running your life, dismantle the ones holding you back, and install new, powerful patterns that align with the success you want. You'll learn how to track subconscious patterns and rewrite limiting beliefs, the exact techniques top performers use to rewire their minds, a toolkit of powerful exercises to reshape identity, habits, and emotional states, integration methods to make the changes stick for life. This isn't about temporary motivation. It's about lasting transformation. By the time you finish, you won't just understand subconscious reprogramming, you'll be living it. Ready? Let's start by unlocking the full potential of your mind. The mind operates like a vast and complex system, constantly filtering reality through layers of thoughts, emotions, and beliefs. Most of this happens beneath awareness, shaping every decision and reaction without conscious input. To reprogram the subconscious, the first step is understanding how it functions and mapping out its influence over daily life. This section introduces powerful methods to track, analyze, and decode subconscious patterns. These techniques will provide concrete proof of how the subconscious shapes perception, behavior, and success, allowing for intentional rewiring of limiting beliefs. A awareness mapping exercise. The subconscious controls reactions, habits, and even gut feelings. However, because it operates automatically, people rarely stop to question where their thoughts originate. The awareness mapping exercise is designed to make the subconscious visible, to expose its patterns and see where they come from. 1. Conscious versus subconscious tracking sheet. A simple but effective way to analyze subconscious influence is to track everyday decisions, thoughts, and emotions for 1 week. This process reveals repetitive thought loops, what thoughts come up most often; unconscious habits, what behaviors happen automatically without thought; emotional triggers, what situations create instant emotional reactions. To apply this, create 2 columns. Column 1. Write down key moments throughout the day, decisions, emotions, or thoughts. Column 2. Ask, was this consciously chosen, or did it happen automatically? After a few days, patterns begin to emerge. Are certain thoughts appearing on repeat? Are emotional reactions tied to specific experiences? This awareness alone reduces subconscious control by bringing hidden patterns into conscious focus. 2. 7-day pattern recognition system. The next step is identifying repeating cycles, the unseen programming shaping daily experiences. Over 7 days, track what emotions appear most frequently. What types of situations trigger frustration, fear, or confidence? What inner dialogue follows setbacks or successes? Many people discover deeply ingrained stories they weren't even aware of, beliefs about money, relationships, or self-worth that play on a loop. By the end of 7 days, a clear picture emerges of what the subconscious has been reinforcing. 3. Decision origin tracing method. The final part of the awareness mapping exercise is tracing decisions back to their source. For every major decision, whether it's avoiding an opportunity, responding to a challenge, or reacting in a certain way, ask, where did this decision originate? Was this based on past experiences, fears, or someone else's influence? If I had no subconscious programming, would I still make this choice? This method interrupts autopilot decision-making, bringing choices into conscious awareness. Over time, the ability to detect subconscious influence in real time strengthens, creating room for intentional shifts. B. Belief archaeology method. Beliefs form the foundation of perception, behavior, and personal identity. However, many are inherited, outdated, or based on past experiences that no longer serve current goals. The belief archaeology method is a structured approach to digging deep, identifying limiting beliefs, and rewriting them. 1. Timeline regression technique. To uncover the origins of limiting beliefs, use the timeline regression technique. 1. Identify a core belief, e.g., I'm not good with money, relationships are hard, success is difficult. 2. Ask, when was the first time I felt or believed this? 3. Trace it back to early childhood, past experiences, or cultural conditioning. 4. Question its validity. Was it true then? Is it still true now? Most beliefs were formed in childhood without logical reasoning. Realizing this creates the opportunity to rewrite outdated programming. 2. Emotional memory mapping. Beliefs are reinforced through emotionally charged memories. By mapping out these memories, subconscious attachments to past experiences become clear. For each limiting belief, write down a memory that reinforced this belief, the emotions attached to it, how that belief has influenced actions since then. By understanding where beliefs come from, their hold weakens. A belief once thought to be absolute truth is often just an old story waiting to be rewritten. 3. Core belief extraction process. The final step is extracting core beliefs and restructuring them. List out dominant negative beliefs uncovered from the previous exercises. Challenge each one. Is this universally true? Has anyone proven it false? Flip the belief into an empowering statement. Not just an affirmation, but a logically backed truth. For example, I always fail at new things. Every skill I've mastered started with mistakes, and learning is part of progress. By consciously choosing which beliefs stay and which go, the subconscious begins accepting new, empowering narratives. See reality construction model. Beliefs don't just influence perception, they shape reality itself. The reality construction model explains how the subconscious acts as a filter, allowing certain experiences while blocking others. 1. Perception filters identification. The brain processes millions of bits of information per second, yet only a fraction is consciously noticed. What gets through is determined by subconscious filters based on past experiences, core beliefs, emotional state. This explains why two people can witness the same event but interpret it completely differently. One sees opportunity, another sees failure because their subconscious filters are different. To identify filters, pay attention to immediate reactions. Do you assume the worst or expect the best? Observe patterns. Do similar situations keep playing out? Challenge assumptions. If someone else had your experience, how might they see it differently? Shifting these filters changes reality itself because what the subconscious expects, it seeks out and reinforces. 2. Reality testing protocol. To override limiting perception filters, use the reality testing protocol. 1. When faced with a challenge, ask, what are all possible perspectives on this? 2. Find evidence against the negative assumption. 3. Reframe the situation in a way that benefits personal growth. This method forces the subconscious to expand its perception, creating new pathways for opportunity and success. 3. Belief impact assessment. Finally, assess how beliefs are actively shaping reality by answering, how has this belief influenced my past decisions? What opportunities have I ignored because of this belief? If this belief were reversed, what would change? When an old belief is clearly linked to real-world limitations, the mind begins rejecting it. Replacing it with an empowering belief causes behavior, perception, and results to shift in alignment with success. The subconscious is not an abstract force, it is a programmable system. The more its patterns are mapped, questioned, and reconstructed, the more control is gained over thoughts, behaviors, and reality itself. With these methods, hidden programming is no longer a mystery. The next step is activating the tools needed to rewrite that programming, which is exactly what the next section will cover. Understanding the subconscious is the first step, but true transformation happens when those insights turn into deliberate action. The techniques in this section are scientifically backed methods designed to replace limiting beliefs, rewire thought patterns, and shift identity at a deep level. Each method works by directly engaging the subconscious through repetition, emotion, and sensory reinforcement. These are not just passive exercises, they are designed for maximum impact, ensuring the subconscious doesn't just accept new programming but fully integrates it. The mirror method. Enhanced affirmations. Affirmations are often dismissed as ineffective, but that's because most people use them incorrectly. The mirror method isn't just about saying words, it's about activating the brain's neuroplasticity by combining self-talk with specific body language, vocal techniques, and emotional congruence. 1. Scientific basis for mirror work. Neuroscience reveals that the brain's self-perception is closely linked to mirror neurons, cells responsible for empathy, imitation, and social bonding. Speaking affirmations while looking into a mirror creates a neurological feedback loop, making the brain more likely to accept new self-concepts. Studies have shown that direct eye contact with oneself triggers higher emotional response, making affirmations more emotionally charged and memorable. 2. Mirror positioning protocol. Placement matters. A full-body mirror is ideal, but if unavailable, use a face-level mirror positioned where it is easily accessible daily. Good lighting helps reinforce visual clarity, making the subconscious imprint stronger. 3. Voice modulation technique. Speak slowly and deliberately. Rushing reduces impact. Use a calm but commanding tone. The subconscious responds to authority. Emphasize power words. Instead of saying, I am confident, say, I am confident. A confident tone of voice forces the subconscious to pay attention. It distinguishes truth from uncertainty. 4. Eye contact maintenance method. Many people struggle to hold eye contact with themselves. This is a subconscious sign of internal resistance. If looking directly into the eyes feels uncomfortable, that's an indication of deep-rooted self-doubt. To overcome this, start small. Hold eye contact for at least 10 seconds before speaking. Notice reactions. Any discomfort reveals subconscious friction to the new belief. Increase duration over time. Aim for at least 1 full minute of sustained eye contact while speaking affirmations. 5. Emotional congruence practice. The subconscious doesn't accept words alone. It requires emotional proof. Saying, "I am confident" with a hesitant voice sends mixed signals. To align words with emotion, stand with a strong posture, chest open, shoulders back. Speak with conviction, as if telling someone else an absolute truth. Recall past successes while speaking affirmations to trigger a genuine emotional state. Emotion is the glue that makes affirmations stick. Without it, they remain empty words. 6. Progressive intensity scaling. The mind adapts to repetition, so the impact of affirmations can weaken over time. To prevent this, use progressive scaling. Week 1. Simple affirmations, e.g., "I am worthy." Week 2. Add visualization, imagine acting as the new identity. Week 3. Add movement, gestures, power poses, or facial expressions. Week 4. Increase volume and intensity to engage full body commitment. This keeps the subconscious engaged and prevents affirmations from becoming background noise. 7. Implementation schedule. To make this a daily habit, follow the schedule. Morning. Use the mirror method immediately after waking up. This is when the brain is in a theta state, making it highly suggestible. Midday. A quick 30-second affirmation booster to reinforce belief. Night. Repeat before bed. This imprints affirmations into the subconscious overnight. By layering these methods, affirmations go from words to reality, altering the subconscious blueprint at the core level. B. The movie mind technique. Advanced visualization. Visualization isn't just about picturing success. It's about experiencing it in a way that rewires the nervous system. The brain doesn't distinguish between real experiences and vividly imagined ones. The movie mind technique enhances visualization by making it multisensory, engaging sight, sound, touch, emotion, narrative-driven, structured like a movie to create compelling impact, physiologically engaging, triggering real emotions and body reactions. 1. Mental theater setup. Find a quiet place, close your eyes, and imagine stepping into a personal movie theater. In this theater, you have full control over the scenes, characters, and outcomes. The screen is your mind's visual representation of reality. The protagonist is you, but the version already living your ideal reality. The storyline is exactly how you want your life to unfold. 2. First-person versus third-person viewing. Most people visualize from a third-person perspective, watching themselves from afar. This can be useful, but for maximum impact, use first-person perspective as often as possible. Third-person builds objectivity and helps analyze situations. First-person creates an embodied experience, fooling the brain into believing it's happening. To train first-person visualization. 1. Close your eyes and imagine lifting your hand. Feel the movement. 2. Now visualize running, jumping, or shaking hands with someone. 3. Notice the difference. The goal is to make all visualizations feel physically real. 3. Multisensory scene construction. The more senses involved, the stronger the subconscious imprint. Instead of just seeing success, feel it, hear it, and touch it. Example. If visualizing public speaking success, include the weight of the microphone in hand, the sound of applause, the warmth of stage lights, the feeling of confidence in the chest. 4. Emotional saturation method. Emotions are the fastest way to reprogram the subconscious. To intensify emotional impact, start small. If joy feels distant, recall a minor success first. Expand the feeling. Imagine turning a small win into a massive triumph. Lock it in. Hold the peak emotion for at least 30 seconds. This trains the nervous system to associate success with strong positive emotions, increasing motivation and follow-through. Reprogramming the subconscious requires more than passive techniques. It demands active participation through repetition, emotional engagement, and multisensory experiences. The mirror method and movie mind technique are just the beginning. In the next section, we'll explore even more powerful tools, including gratitude-based rewiring, pattern interruption, and identity transformation frameworks. See the gratitude reframe. Gratitude is more than just a positive emotion. It's a neurological tool that rewires the subconscious to focus on abundance rather than lack. Most people try to force gratitude by listing things they should be grateful for, but unless gratitude is felt at a deep level, it doesn't change subconscious programming. The gratitude reframe is designed to transform negative experiences into subconscious assets. Use scientific principles to amplify appreciation. Build a gratitude-based identity shift that aligns with success. This isn't just about writing in a journal. It's about using gratitude as a reprogramming tool to shift perception and reality. 1. Negative to positive translation. One of the most powerful subconscious shifts happens when past pain becomes a source of strength. Instead of resisting negative experiences, reframe them into empowering narratives. To do this, 1. Identify a past difficulty, a failure, rejection, or setback. 2. Ask, how did this experience ultimately help me? 3. Find at least one hidden benefit, a lesson, redirection, or moment of growth. 4. Express genuine gratitude for that lesson. Example: if you were once rejected from a job, but it led you to a better career path, reframe it as a redirection rather than a loss. This technique prevents the subconscious from seeing obstacles as threats, reducing fear and increasing resilience. 2. Gratitude journaling structure. A gratitude journal isn't just about writing random positive things. It should be structured to ensure maximum subconscious impact. Each journal entry should include 3 present gratitudes, things currently appreciated; 1 future gratitude, something desired, written as if it already exists; 1 challenge gratitude, reframing a difficulty into an asset. Writing gratitude for future outcomes trains the subconscious to see them as reality, reinforcing belief in their achievement. 3. Appreciation amplification. Gratitude becomes more powerful when it's amplified through emotion. To do this, 1. Close your eyes. 2. Recall one thing you're deeply grateful for. 3. Instead of just thinking about it, feel the gratitude expanding in your chest. 4. Hold that feeling for at least 30 seconds. This engages the heart-brain connection, sending stronger signals to the subconscious. The deeper the emotion, the stronger the imprint. 4. Challenge reframing protocol. When faced with real-time difficulties, use the challenge reframing protocol to shift subconscious perception. Step 1. When a setback happens, pause and take a deep breath. Step 2. Ask, how is this happening for me, not to me? Step 3. Identify a potential hidden benefit, a skill being developed, a redirection, or an opportunity. Step 4. Express gratitude for this hidden opportunity. The subconscious will begin looking for solutions instead of problems, changing how reality unfolds. 5. Evidence collection method. The subconscious believes what it sees repeatedly, so the more gratitude-based evidence it gathers, the more it expects positive outcomes. To accelerate subconscious rewiring. 1. Throughout the day, look for moments of luck, success, or kindness. 2. Take mental note of these moments and reinforce them by saying, "This is proof that things are working out for me. My reality is shifting in my favor." 3. Keep an evidence log where you write at least 3 proofs of abundance daily. This reprograms the subconscious to expect success, making it more likely to attract positive experiences. 6. Gratitude acceleration technique. To fast-track subconscious change, combine verbal gratitude with physical action. Morning. Say 3 things you're grateful for out loud while stretching or moving. Midday. Perform a gratitude walk, Think of positive moments while walking outdoors. Evening. Use touch to reinforce gratitude. Place a hand on your heart while mentally listing positive experiences. By engaging movement and touch, gratitude becomes hardwired into the nervous system faster. 7. State anchoring process. For gratitude to become a permanent subconscious trait, it needs an anchor, a physical action that instantly triggers the emotion. To create a gratitude anchor, 1. Choose a small action, e.g., pressing fingers together, tapping wrist. 2. While feeling deep gratitude, perform the action. 3. Repeat this daily until the action automatically triggers a wave of gratitude. This associates gratitude with a physical cue, making it easier to shift into a positive emotional state on demand. D. Pattern interruption protocol. The subconscious operates on automatic loops, repeating the same thought patterns until interrupted. Breaking these loops allows for faster reprogramming by forcing the brain to reevaluate automatic responses. This protocol consists of 1. Pattern identification method. 2. Interrupt trigger creation. 3. New pattern installation. 4. State change techniques. 5. Physical anchor setting. 6. Emergency pattern breaks. 7. Maintenance system. 1. Pattern identification method. Subconscious patterns are invisible until observed. The fastest way to catch them is through awareness mapping. For one full day, track negative self-talk moments, repetitive emotional reactions, automatic habits that don't align with goals. At the end of the day, identify the most common pattern. This is the first target for interruption. 2. Interrupt trigger creation. Once a pattern is identified, create a disruptive trigger, an action that shocks the subconscious out of its loop. Example triggers: clapping loudly, snapping fingers, saying a keyword like reset, changing posture abruptly. The key is to interrupt the pattern immediately when it starts. 3. New pattern installation. After interruption, the subconscious is open to new programming. Immediately replace the old pattern with a new one. Example: if the pattern is negative self-talk, interrupt it with a clap and replace it with a positive reframe. Old thought: I always fail. Interruption: loud clap. New thought: I learn from every challenge and improve. With repetition, the new pattern overwrites the old. 4. State change techniques. Sometimes patterns are emotionally driven. To override emotional states, change body posture, stand tall, shift weight. Change environment, step outside, move to another room. Change breathing pattern, inhale deeply, exhale slowly. Changing the body forces the subconscious to adjust internal states. 5. Physical anchor setting. For automatic pattern correction, create a physical anchor associated with a new response. Example: if the old pattern was procrastination, set an anchor by pressing fingertips together every time action is needed. Over time, the brain associates the action with movement, reducing hesitation. 6. Emergency pattern breaks. For deeply ingrained patterns, use stronger disruptions such as shocking the system with cold water, holding breath for 10 seconds, performing a quick, intense movement. These force the brain into immediate reset mode. 7. Maintenance system. Once a pattern is reprogrammed, the brain needs reinforcement to prevent backsliding. Daily check-ins ensure new patterns are active and old ones stay inactive. A simple way to maintain progress is to write daily wins where the new pattern successfully replaced the old one. Next, we'll explore the identity shift framework, the most powerful method for permanently transforming self-image. The identity shift framework. The subconscious mind doesn't just store beliefs, it constructs your identity. Every action, habit, and decision is filtered through who you believe you are. Most reprogramming efforts fail because people try to change behaviors without changing identity. The identity shift framework rebuilds self-perception from the inside out, creating a natural pull toward new actions, beliefs, and outcomes. This process consists of 1. Core identity mapping. 2. New identity construction. 3. Bridge belief building. 4. Evidence gathering system. 5. Identity reinforcement rituals. 6. Social proof integration. 7. Identity maintenance protocol. 1. Core identity mapping. Before shifting identity, it's crucial to identify who you subconsciously believe you are. To do this, write down your core self-beliefs. Examples: I am not good at public speaking. I always struggle financially. I'm just not a disciplined person. Ask, where did this belief come from? Notice patterns. Many beliefs come from childhood experiences or repeated failures. By bringing subconscious identity patterns into awareness, you gain control over them. 2. New identity construction. Once the old identity is mapped, it's time to design the new one. The key question: who would I be if I had already achieved my goals? To construct this new identity: 1. Write a detailed description of the ideal self. 2. Define new core beliefs that align with this identity. 3. Craft an identity statement, e.g., I am someone who naturally attracts success and wealth. This is not just wishful thinking, it's about embedding a new subconscious reference point. 3. Bridge belief building. One of the biggest mistakes in identity shifting is trying to jump too far too fast. The subconscious rejects beliefs that feel fake. Bridge beliefs create a gradual transition from the old identity to the new. Example: old belief, I am bad at speaking in public. New identity, I am a confident public speaker. Bridge belief, I am becoming better at public speaking every day. By using progressive statements, the subconscious accepts change more easily. 4. Evidence gathering system. The subconscious needs proof that the new identity is real. Without evidence, it will default to the old self. To create subconscious proof, every day, write down at least one action that aligns with the new identity. Reinforce small wins, e.g., I spoke up in a meeting today. Proof that I'm becoming a confident speaker. Collect real-world confirmation, e.g., positive feedback, progress tracking. The more evidence you collect, the stronger the identity shift. 5. Identity reinforcement rituals. Identity is not changed once, it must be reinforced daily. Powerful reinforcement methods include morning affirmations, stating the new identity out loud each morning. Mirror identity check, looking in the mirror and declaring, this is who I am now. Daily embodiment practice, acting as if the new identity is already true. These rituals prevent backsliding into old patterns. 6. Social proof integration. The subconscious is heavily influenced by external validation. To strengthen identity, surround yourself with people who embody your new identity. Consume content that supports the shift. Books, podcasts, conversations. Publicly commit to your transformation. Accountability accelerates belief. The more the subconscious sees the new identity in action, the more natural it becomes. 7. Identity maintenance protocol. Once the new identity is installed, the final step is long-term maintenance. Key strategies include weekly identity check-ins. Ask, how aligned was I this week with my new identity? Course correction protocol. If old patterns resurface, immediately reinforce the new identity with evidence and practice. Long-term vision alignment. Set bigger goals that keep expanding the identity shift. When maintained properly, this identity shift becomes permanent, making success, confidence, and abundance the new normal. With identity now transformed, the next step is applying subconscious reprogramming throughout daily life with powerful integration practices. Reprogramming the subconscious is not just about learning techniques, it's about living them. This section ensures that every method covered so far becomes a natural part of daily life. It includes morning reprogramming ritual to set the subconscious on the right track, daytime maintenance techniques to reinforce beliefs and patterns, evening integration process to prime the subconscious overnight. These 3 phases create a 24-hour loop of transformation, ensuring lasting results. A morning reprogramming ritual. The first few moments after waking up are critical. The subconscious is in a highly suggestible theta state, making it the perfect time for deep programming. This ritual consists of 1. Brain priming sequence. 2. Identity reinforcement protocol. 3. Success visualization technique. 4. Gratitude amplification method. 1. Brain priming sequence. Before the mind fully awakens, it must be tuned to the right frequency. This involves 30 seconds of deep breathing to activate the parasympathetic nervous system, repeating a key affirmation softly, e.g., today, I move through the world as my highest self, holding a power posture for 60 seconds. Physical stance influences subconscious confidence. This sequence anchors the subconscious in a peak state before external distractions can interfere. 2. Identity reinforcement protocol. Immediately after priming the brain, it's time to lock in identity. To do this, stand in front of a mirror and state your new identity affirmations with conviction. Look into your own eyes as you say them. Deepens subconscious impact. Use present tense, identity-based language, e.g., I am someone who attracts abundance effortlessly. Repetition over time makes these statements feel natural, shifting identity at a core level. 3. Success visualization technique. Visualization works best right after identity reinforcement. Steps. Close your eyes and imagine a key moment of success in vivid detail. Engage all senses. See, hear, feel, even smell and taste success. Feel gratitude as if the success has already happened. This process conditions the subconscious to expect success, increasing the likelihood of real-world results. 4. Gratitude amplification method. Gratitude is one of the fastest ways to shift subconscious focus from lack to abundance. The technique involves writing down 3 things you are deeply grateful for, focusing on the emotions behind them, saying thank you out loud to activate a physiological response. This practice programs the subconscious to seek more things to appreciate, creating a positive feedback loop throughout the day. B. Daytime maintenance techniques. Morning rituals set the tone, but daily reinforcement ensures the changes stick. Key techniques include 1. Pattern interrupt triggers. 2. State management tools. 3. Belief reinforcement cues. 4. Reality alignment checks. 1. Pattern interrupt triggers. Throughout the day, subconscious programming can be derailed by old patterns. This technique stops automatic negative responses before they take hold. Steps. Identify common triggers: stress, doubt, procrastination. Create an interrupt action: snapping fingers, deep breath, clenching fist. Immediately replace the thought with a programmed response, e.g., I am in control. My new identity guides my actions. This conditions the subconscious to redirect negative impulses automatically. 2. State management tools. Your emotional state dictates subconscious programming. Maintaining high energy and positivity prevents old patterns from resurfacing. Quick state shifts include physical movement. A 5-minute walk or power pose can instantly change mental state. Music anchoring. Listening to a specific song that triggers confidence. Breath control. A few deep breaths lower stress and increase clarity. By controlling your state, you ensure the subconscious remains aligned with new programming. 3. Belief reinforcement cues. Subconscious transformation is strengthened through environmental reinforcement. This involves placing visual affirmations in key locations, mirror, phone wallpaper, workspace, using wearable cues, a ring, bracelet, or object that reminds you of your new identity. Verbal reinforcement, stating affirmations silently or aloud before key moments. The more reminders, the stronger the subconscious reinforcement. 4. Reality alignment checks. Every few hours, check if your actions align with your subconscious programming. Ask yourself, is this decision in line with my new identity? Would the version of me I am becoming do this? What small shift can I make right now to reinforce my programming? This keeps transformation conscious and intentional. See evening integration process. The subconscious does most of its reprogramming during sleep. The final part of the day sets the stage for deeper transformation. This process includes 1. Day review protocol. 2. Subconscious communication method. 3. Dream programming technique. 4. Next day success priming. 1. Day review protocol. Before bed, review the day's actions to reinforce subconscious learning. What moments aligned with my new identity? What needs improvement? What will I do differently tomorrow? This reflection signals to the subconscious what to strengthen. 2. Subconscious communication method. To communicate directly with the subconscious before sleep, write down one core belief you want to reinforce. Read it aloud slowly. Feel it as if it's already true. The subconscious absorbs these final thoughts more powerfully than any other time of day. 3. Dream programming technique. Dreams are the subconscious mind's way of processing reality. You can control what it processes. Steps. Before sleeping, vividly imagine your ideal reality. Hold that image as you drift off. Tell your subconscious what to focus on, e.g., show me insights about wealth and success. This technique deepens subconscious programming overnight. 4. Next day success priming. The final step before sleep is setting up the subconscious for the next day. To do this, write down 3 key intentions for tomorrow. Visualize yourself succeeding in each one. End with a statement like, tomorrow is already set for success. This pre-programs the subconscious, ensuring effortless action the next day. With these integration techniques, subconscious reprogramming becomes automatic. Every moment of the day reinforces transformation, making lasting change inevitable. Subconscious reprogramming doesn't just create small shifts. It has the power to completely transform key areas of life. This section takes everything covered so far and applies it to career and success programming, professional identity and achievement acceleration, relationship reprogramming, self-worth and deeper connections, health and body programming, healing, energy and vitality, abundance and wealth programming, prosperity mindset and financial breakthroughs. By using these advanced applications, subconscious programming becomes a personal power tool for upgrading every aspect of life. A career and success programming. The subconscious defines success before it happens. If programmed incorrectly, it can hold back professional growth through limiting beliefs about worth and capability. Fear-based programming, fear of failure or even success. Internal resistance to new opportunities. This section reprograms success at a fundamental level. 1. Professional identity installation. Success starts with identity. If the subconscious doesn't believe you're the type of person who succeeds, it will create self-sabotage. To shift professional identity, define the identity you want to embody, e.g., I am a highly successful entrepreneur. Use mirror affirmations daily to reinforce the belief. Act as if you already are that person. This creates a new subconscious baseline, aligning thoughts and actions with success. 2. Success blueprint integration. The subconscious works best with a clear structure for success. Steps. Visualize your ideal career scenario, daily success, achievements, financial freedom. Break it into milestones. What steps lead to that vision? Rehearse the process mentally every day. Subconscious familiarity makes execution effortless. This blueprint trains the mind for automatic success-driven behavior. 3. Confidence anchoring technique. Confidence is a subconscious state. The right anchors can make it permanent. To install a confidence anchor, recall a moment of extreme confidence. Associate it with a physical action, clenching a fist, tapping a wrist. Repeat while feeling that confidence intensely. Over time, this triggers subconscious confidence on command. 4. Achievement acceleration method. The subconscious resists change unless rewarded. To accelerate results, break big goals into micro-successes. Acknowledge and celebrate each small win. Use gratitude to amplify progress. This keeps the subconscious motivated and momentum strong. Relationship reprogramming. The subconscious determines how relationships are formed, maintained, and even ended. If unhealthy patterns exist, it's often due to unconscious attachment patterns from childhood, limiting beliefs about self-worth, fear-based behaviors that sabotage connection. Reprogramming these patterns creates deep, meaningful, and thriving relationships. 1. Self-worth installation protocol. Healthy relationships start with subconscious self-worth. To install unshakable self-worth, identify old beliefs. I'm not enough. Love is conditional. Replace them with empowering statements. I am worthy of love as I am. Reinforce this identity through daily mirror affirmations. This ensures relationships are built from confidence, not insecurity. 2. Attachment pattern restructuring. Attachment patterns are subconscious relationship blueprints. If they're unhealthy, they need restructuring. To shift attachment styles, recognize old patterns: avoidant, anxious, secure. Interrupt automatic reactions. Pause before responding emotionally. Consciously choose a new response based on trust and security. This reprograms relationships for stability and depth. 3. Boundary setting technique. Without boundaries, subconscious programming is overwritten by external influence. Steps to establish strong boundaries. Identify where boundaries are weak. Where do you feel drained? Use clear, direct language to express limits. Reinforce through repetition until it becomes second nature. This installs a subconscious filter against negative relationship dynamics. 4. Connection deepening method. To strengthen subconscious relationship bonds, use daily gratitude for your relationships. Subconscious focuses on what is appreciated. Practice deep listening and presence. Visualize positive interactions before they happen. This conditions the mind to expect and create deeper relationships. See health and body programming. The subconscious controls physical health more than most realize. This section reprograms self-image and body identity, healing responses, energy and vitality levels. 1. Body communication technique. The subconscious interprets how you talk about your body as direct instructions. To improve communication, stop using negative body talk. I'm so tired. I hate how I look. Replace with positive self-communication. My body is strong and healing every day. Visualize desired body health every morning. This trains the subconscious to create physical wellness. 2. Health identity installation. Health is an identity. If the subconscious sees you as an unhealthy person, it will resist health efforts. To shift this, adopt the identity of a naturally healthy person. Use affirmations like, I love taking care of my body. Reinforce with actions, hydration, movement, mindful eating. Over time, healthy behaviors become automatic. 3. Healing visualization method. Visualization can trigger actual physical healing. Steps. Picture your cells regenerating with each breath. Mentally scan your body, sending healing energy to each part. Feel gratitude for health improvements before they happen. This sends subconscious instructions for the body to follow. D. Abundance and wealth programming. Wealth is first created in the mind. If the subconscious holds scarcity beliefs, money is hard to get. Fear-based conditioning, rich people are greedy. Self-sabotaging patterns. It blocks financial growth. This section reprograms abundance at its core. 1. Prosperity consciousness installation. To shift from scarcity to abundance. Speak about money positively. Remove words like struggle and lack. Visualize financial success daily. Celebrate even small amounts of wealth. This conditions the subconscious to expect and attract abundance. 2. Money blocks clearing technique. To remove subconscious blocks, write down limiting money beliefs. Challenge each one logically. Replace with empowering beliefs. Money flows to me easily. Repetition rewires the subconscious for wealth attraction. 3. Wealth identity integration. To install a wealth mindset, identify the financial version of yourself you want to become. Visualize yourself already living in that reality. Take small daily actions aligned with wealth consciousness. This rewires financial behavior on autopilot. 4. Abundance frequency attunement. To lock into an abundance frequency, express gratitude for financial wins, big or small. Surround yourself with abundance-minded people. Expect wealth opportunities daily. This shifts subconscious attraction toward prosperity. By applying these advanced techniques, subconscious programming becomes a powerful tool for success, love, health, and wealth. Reprogramming the subconscious isn't just about installing new beliefs, it's about sustaining the transformation. This section tackles resistance resolution techniques, overcoming subconscious pushback, progress acceleration methods, amplifying results, long-term maintenance strategies, ensuring lasting change. The goal is to keep subconscious programming strong and effective over time. 8. Resistance resolution techniques. Resistance is the subconscious mind's way of maintaining the familiar. It can show up as emotional pushback, feeling unmotivated or overwhelmed. Mental blocks, this isn't working, I can't do this. Self-sabotage, avoiding techniques, slipping into old patterns. This section provides methods to dissolve resistance and stay on track. 1. Inner conflict resolution method. Resistance often comes from conflicting subconscious programs. To resolve internal conflict, identify the opposing beliefs. Example: I want success versus success is stressful. Acknowledge both sides. Instead of fighting resistance, explore why it exists. Create a bridge belief. Example: success can be fulfilling and balanced. Use affirmations and visualization to reinforce the new alignment. This allows the subconscious to accept change without resistance. 2. Resistance transmutation process. Resistance is often a sign of transformation. Instead of fighting it, redirect its energy. Steps: reframe resistance as progress. This discomfort means my subconscious is adjusting. Channel resistance into a new habit. Example: if you resist affirmations, switch to visualization. Use gratitude to neutralize resistance. I'm grateful my mind is evolving. This turns subconscious pushback into momentum. 3. Progress block clearing. When results stall or reverse, it's often due to hidden subconscious blocks. To uncover and clear them, write down what's not working. Example: I've been reprogramming for wealth, but my finances haven't improved. Ask the subconscious why. What belief is blocking my success? Listen to the first response that comes up. Reframe and replace the limiting belief. This technique reveals and dissolves hidden mental barriers. 4. Motivation maintenance system. Sustaining motivation requires consistent subconscious reinforcement. To stay motivated, use a success journal, record small subconscious shifts. Track progress visually, graphs, checklists, milestones. Use past successes as fuel. Remind yourself how far you've come. This prevents subconscious drift back into old habits. B. Progress acceleration methods. Once the subconscious is reprogrammed, there are ways to amplify the results. 1. Results amplification technique. To speed up results, increase emotional intensity in affirmations and visualizations. Spend more time in peak states, confidence, gratitude, certainty. Surround yourself with reinforcing stimuli, books, videos, conversations aligned with your new programming. This deepens subconscious programming at a faster rate. 2. Implementation tracking system. To ensure techniques are applied consistently, create a daily subconscious reprogramming checklist. Track habits for 30 days to solidify change. Review weekly to refine and adjust. Tracking keeps the subconscious accountable and engaged. 3. Course correction protocol. If subconscious shifts stop producing results, identify what changed. Did you stop a key practice? Did doubt creep in? Reintroduce the most effective techniques. Strengthen belief reinforcement. This keeps the subconscious on the path to transformation. 4. Breakthrough acceleration method. Breakthroughs can happen instantly when the subconscious is fully aligned. To trigger one, drastically shift perspective. Ask, what if my transformation is already complete? Act as if success is guaranteed. Make a bold move. Do something today that aligns with your desired reality. This can cause immediate subconscious rewiring. See long-term maintenance strategies. Transformation is not a one-time event. It's a continuous process. 1. Subconscious strengthening rituals. To maintain reprogramming over time, continue daily subconscious reinforcement, affirmations, visualization, gratitude. Review and upgrade core beliefs every few months. Surround yourself with positive subconscious influences. Media, people, experiences. This ensures long-term subconscious alignment. 2. Overcoming stagnation. If results slow down, revisit the most impactful techniques. Challenge the subconscious with new goals. Keep expanding self-awareness, journaling, introspection, self-reflection. This keeps growth constant and evolving. 3. Adapting to new life phases. As life changes, subconscious programming needs adjustments. When facing new challenges, update your subconscious blueprint. Use advanced techniques to match evolving goals. Stay flexible. Allow reprogramming to grow with you. This makes subconscious mastery a lifelong asset. Subconscious reprogramming is the single most powerful tool for transformation. By troubleshooting resistance, accelerating progress, and maintaining results, the subconscious remains an ally in creating the life you truly want. The process of subconscious reprogramming isn't just about small changes. It's about fundamentally reshaping how you think, feel, and act. By now, you have a complete framework to take control of your subconscious and direct it toward unlimited success, health, and fulfillment. This closing section will cover results timeline expectations, how long before real change happens, common pitfalls and their solutions, how to maintain momentum with a support system, a 30-day challenge to solidify your transformation, next steps to keep evolving beyond this guide. Let's make sure this transformation lasts a lifetime. Subconscious reprogramming doesn't follow a strict timeline. However, consistent practice leads to predictable shifts. Here's a general expectation. First few days, small awareness shifts, realizing old patterns, noticing resistance. 1 to 2 weeks, emotional and mental changes begin. Mood, confidence, energy levels. 3 to 4 weeks, new subconscious patterns solidify, reactions, and behaviors shift automatically. 1 to 3 months. External reality reflects internal changes. Career, relationships, finances improve. 6+ months. Full subconscious integration, effortless alignment with your goals. Key takeaway: the subconscious absorbs what you repeatedly feed it. The more consistent the practice, the faster the transformation. Common pitfalls and how to avoid them. Even with the best techniques, some obstacles can slow progress. 1. Lack of consistency. Solution: attach reprogramming practices to existing habits. Morning coffee, brushing teeth, bedtime. 2. Impatience. Solution: focus on small, noticeable changes rather than instant results. 3. Doubt and skepticism. Solution: track evidence of change. The subconscious needs proof to believe. 4. Falling back into old patterns. Solution: use pattern interruption techniques to stop subconscious relapse. 5. Emotional resistance. Solution: don't suppress emotions. Process them, then reframe. By addressing these common pitfalls, the subconscious remains on the path of transformation. Subconscious change is easier and faster when surrounded by the right influences. Find like-minded individuals who reinforce your new beliefs. Eliminate negative influences that reinforce old patterns. Share your journey to strengthen your subconscious commitment. If a community isn't available, create one. Even a simple accountability partner makes a difference. The 30-day transformation challenge. To lock in subconscious reprogramming, follow this challenge. Week 1. Awareness and belief shifts. Track daily thoughts and identify old patterns. Use belief archaeology to rewrite limiting beliefs. Week 2. Core subconscious reprogramming. Practice mirror affirmations and visualization daily. Interrupt old patterns with new subconscious cues. Week 3. Identity installation. Strengthen new identity through evidence collection. Reinforce subconscious shifts with social proof. Week 4. Advanced integration. Apply subconscious reprogramming to career, health, and relationships. Use maintenance techniques to prevent setbacks. By the end of 30 days, the subconscious will be fully aligned with your transformation. Next steps and resources. This is just the beginning. Continue refining and strengthening subconscious programming. Experiment with advanced techniques to deepen transformation. Seek out more knowledge to expand subconscious mastery. The mind is limitless, and subconscious reprogramming unlocks its full power. Your transformation is in motion, and it only gets better from here.